Sorry about the stream dying there. I am the Hidden Object Guru, and this is Hokuto ga Gotoku. We're going to find some people, we're going to punch them till their heads explode. I don't know why my program doesn't want to start streaming well. It always hesitates the first time I try, and I get a couple of false starts. Anyway, Joe, sorry to hear that one of your favorite streamers quit. What were they streaming? Someone made a complete overhaul of Wolfenstein 3D? Like, they rebuilt it in a modern engine, or did they just do new, like, high-resolution graphics using the old engine or something like that? Is this something I should Google?
Hokuto, 残骸剣。3秒後、貴様は死ぬ。
Someone made a Wolfenstein 3D total conversion? What did they transform it into?
Oh. Oh.
Well, if you like Yakuza, it's really good. And if you like Fist of the North Star, it's really good. And if you like both of them the way I do, it's the best game ever. I mean, maybe not as good as Girls and Panzer, but really good. Is that a giant steak?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I've never heard of Beyond the Grave. Hey, Doubleicious. Yeah, I haven't heard of Beyond the Grave. I mean, although I always did prefer Blood to Duke Nukem 3D, so maybe it's worth checking out. That's right. He just used Hokuto to perfectly punch a giant steak into 7 burgers arranged like the Big Dipper, because it's the best martial art.
Hey!
So is this flamethrower guy going to cook the burgers, or am I going to have to kill him? Because either way, I'm fine with it. Because I don't have a recording of the flamethrower guy execution in with Ken in the tuxedo. I'm trying to create a video of all of the executions with Tuxedo Ken. So let's see how this goes. No, I don't understand a word anyone is saying. I'm a big fan of Fist of the North Star, so I didn't want to wait 18 months to play this. And I figured that because I'm so kind of muddle my way through, assuming the plot is a tough guy beats up bad people, which is the plot, and having the translation app on my phone for any instructions, because it can translate instructions, but it can't translate dialogue. Yeah, I saw that someone made a brand new, great-looking game actually using the build engine, not like just in the tradition of Duke Nukem, but actually using the engine. It looks really cool. I watched one of the trailers, and I'm kind of excited. And now I'm using a flamethrower to cook some burgers in the shape of the Big Dipper. This is a crazy video game in the best possible way. Yeah, one of the weirdest things I saw recently was that that 3D Realms is kind of back. Like, not only do they have Ion Maiden, which is neat, but they just published that game Rad Rogers and put a bunch of classic 3D Realms references into it. So, like, 3D Realms is trying to make a go of it again. It's kind of neat and out of the blue.
Yeah. Ho! Ah.
Yeah, Gearbox seems pretty terrible just as a company. I still haven't forgiven them for that whole Aliens Colonial Marines fiasco. So, Eki2 Kaif, what do you mean by online kill compilation? Like, just play some online games, play some online matches and put up videos of kills? Because, yeah, I could see doing that. I'd have to play some more online, which I haven't done yet, but yeah, maybe I'll get around to that. If I play some more online, I'll be sure to capture all of it and, you know, see if I can make the tank matches look exciting. Oh, alright, beeper just went off. I will be back in 60 seconds after turning off the oven where I am baking a cake. Obviously, it'd be great if you, I'm sure it'd be even better. No. I'm sure it'd be even better if you spoke Japanese, as I don't. But honestly, I can play it just fine. I mean, I got through a Thuzer fight, a Rao fight. Like, all of the key awesome fights I'd want to do from the series, I've managed to get through without any trouble. So, you know, yeah. I would encourage anyone to check this game out. If you, if you want to go, if you want to check out, you could need a Japanese PS account if you want it. Or, I bought mine from the Japanese PSN for my account, but if you don't have one and want to get one, there's a link to Play Asia in most of my videos for this game. Damn it, they were all too close together. Oh, okay, Sera. But yeah, so if I play more Girls in Panzer, I'll definitely put together a compilation of how I do in online. This is not going well. I'm going to go back to punching people until their heads explode. But I will consider doing more UFO Catcher later. Because it is pretty cute. They absolutely are. I've never won anything from one in real life, and I quickly gave up trying. I've seen people who are good at them, but I've personally never won anything in real life from a UFO catcher.
Hokuto, 百裂拳! お前はもう死んでる。
あら、いらっしゃいケンシロウさん。今日も闘技場で一戦やってく？
今日は違う。
分かっているわ、冗談よ。話はジャグレから聞いているわ。京軍の根城を探しているんでしょ？
ああ。
だったらさっきここの客から聞いたと。あんたに教えて。なんだ？
This is the lady who runs the Vice Den and Fighting Arena. I have no idea what she said the whole time, but she doesn't seem too evil, so that's good. Even though she does run the Death Fighting Arena. Yeah, they've really gone all out with the fighting in this game. It looks fantastic. There's all sorts of kills. There's stuff you can do in regular mode. There's stuff you can do when you're in fired up mode. Like, it's a really decent amount of stuff. Let's do an arena battle.
Hokuto 残海剣3秒後貴様は死ぬ Hokuto 決死走 断骨筋 せいぜい息がっているがよい ひねり殺してやってやるぜ 猛将派 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 Hokuto
Okay, just got to go grab the cake out of the oven for real this time. On the upside, here's JFK. Hey, Shaggy, how's it going?
Jim, I'm sorry. Those men you just saw were arrested in Dallas minutes after the assassination.
Oh, there we go.
No record of arrest, no mug shot, no fingerprints. Oh, that's all. I'm sorry about the
Okay, here we go. And I'm back. Just FYI, if you haven't seen it, JFK is a really good movie. Apparently I forgot to turn off the alarm when I was taking the cake out of the oven. That's really embarrassing. Okay, I don't know what streaming manual you've been reading, but I think it's polite to cook people cakes while you're also streaming Fist of the North Star. I think it would be crazy not to. Ah, damn it, I didn't get it. There we go. And one more. Oh, wait. Oh, I'll do the combo on it. Come on. Ta-da! Life's been fantastic. I'll tell you more in a minute. No, yeah, things going great. My artist is on vacation, so it's going to be a month before all of the art for Clown in the Woods is done. But I'm assembling background images, so it'll be done by the summer, just as we predicted, which is fantastic. I'm very excited, as you can imagine. Hell yeah, we're going to be playing Yakuza 6 in April. I'm replaying Yakuza 5 right now to get myself all psyched up for it. It's going to be amazing. I don't know, I've taken pains to not find out anything about Yakuza 6, so I don't know if there's going to be more dance battles. But if there aren't, I'm going to be missing the dance battles. Because the dance battles are so much fun. Also the handshake meetings. You know, just everything about that game.
お水ちょうだい。
口で言ってもわからない。北斗決死走。
Oh, obviously. There will be no excuse for not having a bunch of whiskey. At least during the first introductory Yakuza 6 stream out of my fresh new Yakuza-themed whiskey glasses. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to drink a bunch of whiskey and enjoy the beginning of that game. Probably not drinking through the whole game. I don't care. Kazuma Kiryu likes whiskey. It's good enough for me. And plus, they're not tequila glasses. They're whiskey glasses. I don't think there's such a thing as tequila glasses. I guess shot glasses.
Ke!
何？
Okay, so that's the plan. Buy the game, noonish, pop the ice rocks into the freezer, get the game installed, do my regular 9 o'clock stream with super frozen ice rocks and ice cold whiskey. Such a ridiculous thing to do, but completely worth doing. See, the secret of ice rocks is they cool it down without watering down your whiskey.
What is his favorite whiskey?
I don't know. I don't think Kazuma Kiryu has a favorite whiskey. I think he just likes whiskey. He has nice things to say about all of the whiskeys he drinks in the game. So I can't say for sure, but
I was going to say you should drink his favorite whiskey.
I don't know. First off, it'd be like the Macallan, 30 years old, so no. No, I'm not going to be drinking that. But I'm sure I can find something
If you
nice.
don't like Scott.
ゴミを掃除しなくてはな。お前を
I see no rhyme nor reason to the number of space bucks they offer you for the guys you're sent to kill. Like, it's just like, some of them are 500,000 space bucks. The other one is 20,000 space bucks. And they always, they're like of a weirdly uniform difficulty level. Because no one is hard to kill when you're playing as Ken. Because he's Ken. Well, I mean, he does drink. Like, doesn't he drink Canadian Club whiskey in one of the games? Like, because I know there's, like, Sky vodka in the game, so I think there's, like, gettable whiskeys in the game. Not like the super high-end stuff that's hundreds of dollars a bottle, but he drinks, like, seriously. In one of them, there's, like, this big thing of Sky vodka. He drinks Labatt's in that, so I'm sure there's a decently priced whiskey we can get from Yakuza in order to celebrate the release of the game. You know what? I'm gonna, next time I open up, I'm currently in the Haruka part, so I can't go check a bar now. But once I'm back playing once I'm playing Shin, I will check a good, I will check for a good whiskey in the bars to buy to celebrate the release of the game. Because that's going to be pretty fun. Oh, I had no idea. A dry county, wow. It's so crazy that they still have those. Is there a lot of moonshine production because it's a dry county? Or is that just from fiction? Sadly, Ken really likes a fair fight, so even though there's a crowd of dudes hanging around, you can't just run them over. Yeah, I honestly don't know why cops would care that much about moonshine. Like, I could see them using it as an excuse to arrest someone they already didn't like, but oh no, they're making something that's completely legal all over the country, just not one of these tiny things in this area.
敵残骸剣3秒後貴様は死ぬ
I keep doing speedy kills in the hopes that I can show you,
おい
In order to leave Kennedy's body from the front of his neck.
so that I can show you when a sound effect turns into a metal thing that drops to the ground. Then I pick up the sound effect and hit people with it, but it just keeps not happening.
It continues into Conley's.
Yeah, no, it's not an official Yakuza game. It's just a Yakuza style game about Fist of the North Star.
ありがとうございました
We're gonna have to wait a whole month. Well, no, 3 weeks now before I can play Fist of the North Star. Oh no, 2 weeks and 3 days before I can play the new Yakuza game, which I'm very excited about. And then in August we're gonna have another Yakuza game to play because I've got Yakuza Kiwami 2 coming out. So it's yeah. There's so I'm going to be playing 3 new Yakuza games this year, and I'm very excited about it.
The jury's about 800 shots.
ゴミを掃除しなくてはなお前はもう死んでいる
Ken!
No, 2 weeks and 3 days before the new Yakuza game. It's coming out on the 17th, right? Cool. Thanks for dropping by, Eki. I will see you back here for more live streaming. I'll be playing Yakuza soon. I got Witch and the 100 Knight to play. I'm going to be getting a copy of Super Robot Wars X when it comes out in a couple of weeks. So, yeah. Lots of new content here on the channel. So you're not comfortable with all the spaceman talk in the game? That seems fair. Alright, so this is save. This is
He was directing all the time.
save, refuel, fast travel, move items. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that message. Yeah, apparently they're doing an Asia English subtitled release, so I'm finally going to be able to play a Super Robot Wars game. I'm very excited about it. And literally, I think the same day, Bullet Girls Fantasia is coming out, so I'm going to have 2 English language weird Japanese games to play coming out basically next to each other. So that should be a fun week. Well, I've heard good things about them, but I never, I mean, I don't really have, I've never had a Game Boy Advance, so I never played any of the English ones. And I've never been able to play them because they were in Japanese, so I'm very excited to see how this one is. unfortunately, I can't see what any real gameplay is like because all the trailers are just the cutscenes where monsters attack, where robots kill each other. So, hopefully, this is great. Yeah, the thing that impressed me most when I saw the, come on, let's do this, little monster. There we go. When I saw, like, it was Gundams versus Mazinger Z, I was pretty psyched about it, and everything else I've seen has just impressed me even further. Sadly, I don't think Goldorak is in it, and I'm a little sad about that, because Goldorak was my mecha anime growing up. It was the only one I had on television, although I only had it on French television.
Yeah! 少し遊んであげましょう。 北斗百裂拳お前はもう死んでいる
The new Star Wars movies? Let's see. I was not impressed with The Force Awakens. I thought that was kind of garbagey. Rogue One, I liked more than a lot of people liked. I recognize it wasn't a good movie, but you know, I had in the moment, I had a good time watching it. You know, and The Last Jedi. You know what? I think I think what I said when I was reviewing it was that it was a very messy film that I enjoyed watching. Like, I think it was just kind of structurally a complete mess. And the characters were wandered over, and they didn't have a good idea what story they were trying to tell. But I really enjoyed watching the movie. I think it's a very well-made movie, and I think Mark Hamill's great in it.
Hokuto 将来客
Yeah, I like to think that it's a Marvel Man type of thing, where he can make his shirt it looks like his shirt is ripping, right? When he flexes, what's actually happening is his shirt is moving into a pocket dimension, and we're just seeing it get unwoven into that dimension. And then when he comes out of it, the shirt reweaves around him. Is what I've always imagined was happening. Oh my god, that brief time at the start of, no, not the start, but halfway through Fist of the North Star 2, when they decided, what if he has sunglasses now? What if he's a cool 80s guy with sunglasses? It was very embarrassing to watch, and they got rid of it almost immediately. They went back to his classic uniform, which sadly is not a tuxedo. So I wonder,
てめえは確かエデンを攻めた時にいた今日に伝わるケンシロウが会いに来たとバカか貴様今日様
I wonder what's going on with these guys with their uniforms.
ど
Like,
うしても
what kind of weird cult are
戦い
they?
に来たわ
Who is their leader? We've already seen Thuzer, so who's
お前
next?
らぶった切っちまえ
Rao has already been in the game at this point. He showed up in town right after the Thuzer fight. No, not the Thuzer fight. Right after the Jaggy fight, he shows up in front of the town. He's like, "Yeah, maybe I'm running this place now." And everybody is like, "Can we talk about this?" And he's like, "Ken, you and me meet out at a desert. We'll talk about this." Because you see, Julia is inside. Julia seems to be inside the domed city. And Rao's like, instead of seeing her stuck in this suspended animation, I'm going to throw a spear and kill her. And Ken's like, no, instead of doing that, why don't we have a fight? And then they have a fight, and then Rao's like, well, I lost. I'm going to go now. And that's all I've seen from Rao so far. It's actually a pretty fun scene. First off, the strongest guy. I don't know if that's all we're going to see of him in the game, or they might be saving him for the sequel. But technically, the strongest guy Ken ever fought was Rao's twin brother, Kaio, who's even stronger than him. And also, you can make the argument that that Thuzer was also stronger than Rao, because Rao had no idea how to use his techniques against Thuzer. Only Ken figured that out. Oh no, I guess Toki figured it out too, but Toki was too weak to fight him. One of my favorite things about Rao in the comic book, and to a lesser extent, although I mean it's somewhat in the cartoon, but to a lesser extent than in the comic book, is how wildly inconsistent Rao's size is. Like, sometimes he is 10 feet tall and has hands that are the size of people, and sometimes he's like just 7 feet tall and super muscly. And likewise, Kokuo, his horse, is sometimes, you know, twice as tall as Rao is, so he looks normal on it. And sometimes, like, Ken or Juza could sit on it and be like, oh, okay, well, it's just a big horse, not some kind of a giant monster horse. The wild inconsistency about how big things are is and has always been a cornerstone of this series.
Hokuto, Hajin 敵
Hokuto is and has always been the best hero in the series. The Black King, just a deeply cool character. In her first appearance in Legends of the Dark King, there's a great scene where like she's got her kid trapped under her legs, and a bunch of like giant wolves are trying to kill her, trying to kill her child, right? And she's kicking at the wolves and trying to defend her child. And Rao's like, huh, that is the strongest horse I've ever seen, but she is a fool. And so he kills the horse's child, because he's like, if you sit there trying to save someone, eventually all of the things trying to attack that system, like attack that thing you're trying to save, will kill you bit by bit until they take bit by bit from you until there's nothing left. So just get rid of the idea of protecting something or someone. Just kill your enemies. And so the second he kills the horse's child, the horse is like, okay, now I'm just going to stomp all these wolves to death, which is what the horse does. And then the horse after that respects Rao, and Rao respects the horse, and then they become partners until Rao's death, at which point it becomes Ken's horse. Because, that's one of only 3 people on Earth the horse could ever respect. God, I love Fist of the North Star.
Hokuto, 百裂拳 お前はもう死んでいる
Yeah, that talking horse in Berserk was a living nightmare, and I never want to see it again. Ugh. Seriously, this is a lot of uniformed guys. Who the hell are they working for? Luckily, if I get killed during one of these fights, which can happen, eventually I just respawn at the last checkpoint with full health, so I shouldn't have trouble getting through this, and you don't have to watch me do the whole fight again. Hopefully. Oh, I think that's... I'm not saying that's canon, but it's all but. I mean, the ladies sure loved Ken's... I guess... I'm trying to think. How were they related? Great nephew? Back in Fist of the Blue Sky, and... I mean, Ken is essentially a reincarnation of that guy, so... Yeah, I think you're 100% right on that front. Later, Joe. I'll be sure to look up that that Doom total conversion, which sounded that Wolfenstein total conversion about crazy monster fighting. It sounded interesting. There were two Easter-themed horror movies, Night of the Lepus and Critters 2. Although Night of the Lepus isn't really horror, isn't really Easter-themed, it's just about giant bunnies. Critters 2 is, in fact, horror-themed and takes place... What? I had a grenade? Oh, dynamite. There you go. Boom!
Hokuto, Kaikotsuken.
Yeah, there were some pretty cool movies. But Critters is not hard to find. Night of the Lepus might be a little harder to find, but Critters is not hard to find at all.
Hokuto, Zankai Ken.
He has the most powerful key of anyone ever. So there you go. There's that. He can, oh no, Starve Death. Oh, I'm not wearing my tuxedo anymore. I just didn't even notice that. They changed me out of my tuxedo. That's sad. Anyway, besides which, you know, he can move at ridiculous speeds. He can appear everywhere around you at once. He can make his own aura disappear so you can't see him before he hits you. And all honestly, he can touch any part of your body and make that part of your body explode. So, yeah, it would not really be a challenge to him to win that fight. Although I'm sure all of those guys are super-powered martial artists as well. They're not on this kind of level. And luckily, the people doing the funny internet video felt the same.
待ち続けるのが私の宿命。
Yeah, but Ken can see Ken can see people's fighting auras. Like, fighting auras are normally invisible to the naked eye, but it is well established within Fist of the North Star that Ken can see enemies' fighting auras. So, I have to assume the stand works on the same rules as the fighting aura. So no, Ken would not be fighting an invisible opponent. I don't know how he would deal with someone who could stop time, but, you know, stopping time is a ridiculous power that no one should ever have in fiction. Seriously, people shouldn't even be able to move super speed in fiction. That is by far the most powerful superpower. And, but yes, I'm sure Ken would find a way, because again, he's the best at martial arts. And that's why you don't give a character time stop in the first place. Yes, we're switching it to easy. Of course we're switching it to easy for this fight. If I knew how to strategically power up, like, for example, I do not have a very powered up Ken for this point of the game, because I can't really read the rules for powering up, which is bad enough. But also, I'm supposed to use a bunch of super techniques from Toki, but I don't understand what the requirements for starting to learn those techniques are, so I'm having a lot of trouble with the boss fights in the game. Don't get me wrong, that's a great power, but one time Ken fought a guy who could make you unable to tell what was up and what was down, to the point where you felt like you were weightlessly floating in space. And Ken still figured out a way around that, so I'm joking. And while I was off doing that, Thuzer came and wrecked up the town. But I guess this time, you know, the Humongous left Taruuga to delay me, while the Humongous was off busting up the town. Yeah, no, that's the one I have. One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. So it's worth checking out, because I do love Musou games that aren't Dynasty Warriors. I hate Dynasty Warrior games, love Musou games. Wait, did they steal my car? What the hell is happening? Oh, no, okay. That was weird. That's how I first learned the entire plot of Fist of the North Star, playing the Fist of the North Star Musou. It was pretty fantastic. I find that Musous tend to have, and hey, Berserk had like the entire plot of Berserk up until the present day. In my experience, Musous are a really great way of quickly getting caught up on the plot of things. Take that, you. There we go. Here's how ridiculously under wraps Sega wants to keep this game. So not only can you not stream it or take videos. In video games, in PS4 games, whenever you earn a trophy, the system automatically takes a photograph. I will get through One Piece and then we will discuss that. But anyway. It takes a screenshot of the moment you won the trophy, right? But in this game, apparently it's so secret that they will not let you take a photograph of the moment you win trophies. That's how secret the game is.
断骨筋。破人敵。断骨筋。長州破眼剣。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとう。
俺の分も残しとけよ。
破人敵。
I have no idea what that is at all. There we go. Damn it, I really thought I dodged that guy. I've got to learn a technique for stopping these guy's attacks. Oof. Stopping or intercepting, like, two-handed weapon attacks.
Hokuto, Hajin Teki.
That sounds awesome, but no, I'm not familiar with it. I'm not familiar with most anime. I mean, obviously, Robotech, you know, Macross, I mean. But yeah, Robotech, Ranma, Urusei Yatsura. But I do not have a deep bench of anime knowledge to draw on. Of course, Fist of the North Star and Harlock, but that's pretty much it. I like that this is pretty explicitly the homeless kung fu master from Yakuza, and more importantly, apparently if you do all of the side stories in this, yes, the legendary assassin from Yakuza will show up and fight you in a special mission. Take this and this. Somehow this isn't fatal.
Use.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Not Golgo 13 fun, but it does sound very fun. I have no idea who that guy was or why he wanted to fight me. But I'm glad he's dead. I'm kidding, he didn't die, but I did beat the hell out of him.
金もみを食いたくなった
Yeah, that's what I was saying, that he's Kiryu's master, the homeless kung fu master from Yakuza. It's just, I don't understand who he is within the context of this game. And I'm excited to find out. More importantly, though, what am I looking for? Yes, I gotta go find the boss. Sorry.
I made that joke up. Oh, yes, I did. I told his dad at work, and he said it was the funniest joke he'd ever heard. Hey, Monica, you remember me telling you that joke, right?
No?
Seriously?
文句あんのか。勘弁してください。
I like that there's a cameo here by the guy pretending to be an old lady who tried to poison them and then, got killed. Yeah, Jamon is in this. It's going to be awesome. But I would have to imagine he is ridiculously tough. I don't think the red berets are in this, which makes me a little sad because that means we're likely never going to get my favorite special move in the entire series, which is the move you do that makes your target's muscles all convulse at once, ejecting their skeleton from out of their body. It's basically the best thing ever. Oh, hey, boss.
やっちまうぜ。逆らったことを後悔させてやる。
Friends is being watched in the room I'm in, not necessarily by me. Although I've seen all of Friends, so obviously I don't have to watch it to know what's happening.
Hokuto 残海剣。3秒後貴様は死ぬ。八文九段。
You're absolutely right that Rachel is just the worst. That was always a sub-theme on Friends.
今日はキサナ様に会えるかな。今日はキサナ様。
キサナ、ナダイは来ていないのか。
父がですか？
ナダイはミサイルの
剣王様だけではなく父までそのよ。
キサナ、
はい、ここから監視。
Yeah, it's safe to say that Ross's mental deterioration over the entire run of Friends is at least 50% Rachel's fault for how badly she treated him.
そうか。では
It's got to be in there, like
この町
around
に
that
ナダイ
area,
はいる。
50% maybe.
おそらく
分かった。町でナダイの動きを探ってくる。
お気をつけて。それから剣士たとえ。
ああ。
今日はキサナ様に会えるかな。いつもキサナ様は頑張ってるんだろうな。
Yeah, marrying Emily would have been the best choice for him. Or getting him together with Aisha Tyler in the last season would have been a better thing for him. Hooking up him and Rachel was kind of a last-minute thing. They were going to bring on Aisha Tyler for him, and they were going to end the show with her together with Joey. But then, halfway through the season, they decided to give Joey a spin-off, and they threw away their plan for the show. Not halfway through the season, sorry, halfway through that storyline. So, between the previous season and the final season, they're like, oh, maybe Joey gets his own spin-off. So they dumped out of those storylines and, you know, got Ross and Rachel back together for the finale, which they probably shouldn't have done. Plus, having Aisha Tyler on the show would have been nice. Paul Rudd was a great addition. She would have been a great addition, too. I think I'm pretty close to the end of the game because they let you replay all of the boss fights. So, but you know, just against a guy in a mask. So there's the Shin boss fight, the Devil Reverse boss fight, which is weird that it's a guy in the mask because Devil Reverse. Oh yeah, no, she's great in Archer. She's fantastic. I don't know what I've seen Aisha Tyler in other than Archer and Friends. Is there anything?
No, there was another sitcom that she was a part of.
Would I have watched it?
Yeah, I think you did.
Maybe. Just it's not remembering.
I feel like we've discussed it.
Okay, well, I might have seen her in something else, but she's great in Archer. Yeah, so Devil Reverse, which is weird, because Devil Reverse is still alive. Like, you didn't kill Devil Reverse. There's Uyghur, Ray, who again, still alive. Thoozer, still alive. Oh, is she the host of Whose Line Is It Anyway now? Huh. I didn't know that. I've never watched... Well, no, I mean, back in the past I've watched Whose Line Is It Anyway, but... you know, back when it was a new thing. But I haven't watched that thing in like 15, 20 years, something like that. Which is a lot of years, come to think of it. Anyway, there's the Jaggy fight, Thoozer fight, guy in charge of the world fight. There's Satoru Kamaki. And the weird part is there's no, even though I've now fought him twice, there's no Taruuga fight. There's no gunplay Taruuga fight. There's no fist Taruuga fight I just did. And there's only space for 2 more enemies. So maybe this will be the final Taruuga fight, and this is the final boss of the game. But who the hell's the final boss of the game? Oh, wait, I just realized there's no Rao fight here either. So maybe that's the space for the final Rao fight? Anyway, let's just do the, before I wrap this up, let's do the, which fight? Let's do the Jaggy fight again. Wait. Oh! As I beat him over and over again, he becomes higher level, and I get extra bonuses for killing him. That's neat. Yeah, it's weird that they're not letting me replay the Rao fight, although the significance of that might be that there's another Rao fight yet to come, and we're not going to get to do the Rao fight until after that. So it might not be that big a deal. Come on, Super Punch. Damn it, missed. That would have been pretty cool, and it would have saved Rao, like, as the final boss of a second game, which would have been nice. But I'm desperately hoping that we get another one of these. Like, I haven't even finished this one yet, I'm already desperately hoping we get another one of these that covers all of the stuff that happens in China. You know, because they never really, that never really plays out as interestingly as it could have. And since these Yakuza guys are so good at storytelling, I figure that's a situation where they could actually improve on the comic material. Which, who knows, they might have already done. I don't know anything about the story of this game, so they might have already improved on the story.
無駄な描きはやめる。北斗骸骨剣。
Yeah, I've never won a Ja Amon fight without, like, bringing 16 Stamina Man double X's to the fight. Like, I'm no good at those fights, and I just have to,
So Steve said he had to go to the doctor.
I just have to, you know, muscle my way through it by constantly healing.
And that is how Dr.
See, they just upgraded him, now he's level 44, so if I keep fighting him, I keep getting better rewards. Honestly, this just gets better and better. There's, honestly, why would you need any games other than this?
俺の分も残しとけよ。
破人敵。後列派。俺様が直々に殺してやろう。来る。破人敵。 剣3秒後貴様は死ぬ後列派
Okay, that's going to wrap up this Fist of the North Star. Let's just check what we can unlock with all of these sweet points I've been banking. 10% extra oh, I can't get that yet. Alright, so I can buy 30% extra power while in shirtless mode. Okay, that's good. I can buy 5% faster getting Hokuto power, which is nice. Then 60% stronger when I'm in shirtless mode. And that's it, because I'm out of blue spheres. God damn it. All I have is green spheres. Alright, so this should be techniques. This is a special death technique that, like, you kill 2 guys at once, and I don't know if I'm ever going to pull it off, but I'm going to try. As you'll notice, Ken is wearing his uniform when he does it, so I guess you don't even have to be in shirtless mode to pull that one off, which I'm kind of excited about. Let's see, what else do I have? Something about using L1 to block and pressing that for the death technique. And there's the defense against the guy using spears on me, which is what I really want. So I'm going to have to earn that one somehow. Well, it's not going to be hard. I just have to get one more green sphere. That technique looks good, but I have no idea what that means. Let's see. That's some kind of a extra combo with some sort of axe kick. Lots of extra combos. I've unlocked almost all of the special moves, which is nice. And then there's the ones you have to learn through training. And this is all just better dodges and rising kicks and stuff like that. And not super clear what that is. Sidestep, fade, you know, cool stuff. All right. Oh yeah, and of course I can power up my medallion screen, but because I never, ever use the medallions, probably not an issue. We're going to meet 3 more characters because they're major characters in the game, because every major character or boss you beat, you get a medallion you can make based on them. See, here's the Ray, Aerie, Lynn, whatever the princess's name is. I don't know the princess's name. The sad guy, the guy who's sad about seeds, Thuzur, Jaggy, Rao amulet, that'd be cool. Should probably build the Rao amulet, shouldn't I? Devil Reverse, Julia, Shin, Bat, Uyghur, Toki, whatever the name of the guard is. I don't know who he is. Just one of the various, maybe the captain of Shu's guards. Woman who runs the Colosseum, who you can tell is drawn in a completely different art style than the rest. They try to make her look like the rest, but that's just a completely different art style. And now we're back up to Ray. So yeah, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3 more characters left. There. And then once you got those 3 characters, you start unlocking extra seconds to add to Ken's ultimate technique, where he becomes everywhere at once because he achieves a state of nirvanic nothingness and can be everywhere at once, attacking you from all sides simultaneously. His ultimate technique, Muso Tensei, which of course would allow him to beat anyone. Yes, even the characters from Pirate Warriors One Piece. Although obviously I'm not familiar with Pirate Warriors One Piece, so I can't really say that. I have been the Hidden Object Guru, and this has been Hokuto Gotoku. My Hokuto Gotoku stream. It's been boss, and I have loved the game. I still love the game. I doubt I'll ever stop loving this game. I'm going to love it even more next year when it's in English, but for now it's just amazing. I will see you back here I may take tomorrow night off streaming-wise, but I will see you back here afterwards for more nighttime streaming of games. There'll be more of this. There'll be some Girls in Panzer. If people want to make requests, I will look into that. I may start playing the One Piece Musou game, which looks pretty badass. So that's always a possibility. But anyway, you can join me here most nights. I announce when the streams are on Twitter. I try to give people a 15-minute, half-hour warning before the stream starts. GC_Danny on Twitter. In the video version of this, there's going to be buttons you can click on if you'd like to follow me. Follow me or check out other videos. Questions and suggestions go in the comment section. I'll see you back here for more, and it would be great to see Ken punching someone made of lava, because, you know, we know that he can catch lava and not be burned by, like, he's bulletproof and you can't burn him. Like, literally, someone uses a flamethrower on him and he just walks through it. His key will not allow the flames to touch him. And the same way, he can put up a defensive key to stop bullets. So yeah, I feel like he would not have too much to worry about a lava monster. But that would be very cool to watch. Also, one time in the cartoon, he kicked a tank and the tank exploded. So there's that. Alright, see you back here for more of this and many other games. But until then, au revoir.